like, damn, the whole family can't suffer.
Right. Somebody gotta be getting help.
Right. Well, I got to suffer with y'all.
Right. It's like people don't like the fact they, instead of, I don't know, I just said it, but instead of thinking somebody is better, why not just try to get up there? That's like, just for example, with Boonie, I absolutely love all her cosplays and stuff. Like, I loved how she started doing her makeup, and she is damn near flawless with it. I don't know shit about makeup. I don't know how to do none of that shit. Every time she sends me videos and pictures, I'm like, yeah, as soon as you finish, I need you to show me how you did that. I need you to show me what steps you took. What video did you watch? What blogs did you look at? Like, what did you do to get to that point? I might not look at it right now, but I would like to know what you did to get to that point. Same thing at work. Hey, what did you do when you got up to this position? So I know what to do next. I know what not to do. Like, I'm constantly trying to learn. Why is that a bad thing? Why wouldn't you try to elevate yourself? People get so comfortable in their misery and they want somebody to join them instead of
they'll be scared. That's what it is. It's fear. I think a lot of people in our community, I think they fear being healthy. Because when you get to that point, when you start working on yourself, you get to that point, then you can't use the struggle as a crutch no more.
You know what? I did see somebody say that a few days ago. They said that they were talking about themselves. They said that they personally, not purposely, but they will self-sabotage. They had to realize they were self-sabotaging because it was fear holding them back, because they knew they didn't know what they would be getting into, but they knew if, because everybody fears failure at some point. They feared failure, but they feared being successful too, because once they did get successful, that would increase that fear of failing again. And then they knew once they got successful, they was going to have to keep it up. And they didn't know if they could.
Nah, that's prolific. That's very prolific of what you said too.
I saw on Core Minds, there was this dude that also does podcasts, and I hate that I don't remember his name, because I actually like him, and I want to, of course, start watching his podcast because he has his own. But he was basically saying, he was a street dude at some point in his life, and they were asking him, like, would he go to therapy, and like, do he got somebody to confide in and stuff like that? Because I feel like all men should. If you're not going to go to therapy, at least find someone that you can talk to. But he was basically like, when you kind of have the mindset that they had to have, the paranoia and all of this stuff, you're not really going to be able to sit in front of a therapist and talk about your life. Because he said in his mind, when he's dealing with a therapist, he going to be trying to figure out how to like outmaneuver her, rather than because to allow a therapist to help you, you have to be vulnerable. You gotta put those guards down.
Brick wall.
He was saying his mind is wired to outmaneuver someone that is trying to, basically, in so many words, he was saying basically his mind is wired to outmaneuver someone who's trying to figure him out, basically.
It sounds like to me
it's trauma.
Yeah, survival mode. So
yeah, and trauma from being on the streets and stuff. And I get it. Like, I feel like more guys like that definitely